Hi, happy Monday. I know this video was supposed to be up last week, but yeah, it just didn't get there. I was actually just kind of waiting because last week was kind of busy, and I was hoping for a day where my mood was just a little bit more upbeat, and so today's the day. So let's see where we are. Thursday I'll be 24 weeks into my pregnancy, which puts me at the beginning of my third trimester. Physically, I'm doing great. I'm not having any problems with the pregnancy. It's a totally normal pregnancy. I'm more tired than usual. That's normal, you know, when you're pregnant. I'm also 40 and have some anemia issues, so I may be experiencing that to a little more degree than what I'm definitely used to, but it's not unbearable. So, you know, I'm lucky that I'm retired and that, you know, I don't have to get up and go to work for 8 or 10 or 12 hours a day. So, you know, pretty much if I need to lay down or want to lay down, it's at my discretion, and, you know, there's no reason why I can't. So I just try to remain very thankful and remember how blessed I am for that. The baby is moving a lot now, a lot. As a matter of fact, I sat here last night for about 30 minutes and just watched my stomach while he just kicked and twisted and turned. I say he a lot. I don't know gender. We're going to look for gender again on, I believe, the 17th of May. But the overwhelming consensus is that it's a boy, and I don't know where that's coming from. And I've had 2 dreams, and in both dreams the baby was a boy, and I just I don't know. I don't know. If I have a feeling about it, I feel that it's a boy, but I don't know why. And anymore, it just doesn't matter. We found out with the last ultrasound that the baby's healthy. All the organs and parts and everything are where they're supposed to be and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And the baby's really, really active. And I am very noticeably pregnant now. I'm hoping to remember to attach my my pregnancy picture to this video. If not, if you follow me on Facebook, you've already seen it anyway. So that's all going great. I really, the connection with the pregnancy and the baby has been good, been much better. My mood is much better. I am still wrestling with depression issues and things. But one of the things I should really, you know, point out here is that I'm still in the midst of memory recall and dealing with the past. I was in the midst of that when the pregnancy happened. So, you know, there's things that have come up since I've been pregnant that need to be addressed and dealt with that I'm really not in a place to be able to deal with right this minute, simply because not only is it overwhelmingly emotional and traumatic and all of that to have memory just come back to you, I'm also in a state of emotional and hormonal upheaval because of the pregnancy. And so there are times where I'm just simply not rational enough to get through it. And so I've just gone ahead and just allowed myself to not. I just ride the storm. You know, if I hole up in my bedroom for 4 days, then that's just what I do. Instead of killing myself for not dealing with it and forcing myself to deal with it like I was doing for the last 3 years while I wasn't pregnant, you know, it's okay, because I'm at the end of this pregnancy, and once the baby comes and, you know, the body returns to its normal hormonal state, and I'm back on track with my band, and have that control again over the eating issues and stuff, it'll all come back to me. So I try to keep that perspective in mind. I have moments where it's not. I have moments where I'm just a blubbering, simpering mess, and that's okay. It's much better than it was in the beginning. I had a very rough 12 weeks. It was really intense. And my sister had sent me a message at one point and told me that she was worried about me. I had started doing this where I rock and I just repeat myself. And that is a very classic sign of somebody who's trying to dissociate and check out, who's on the verge of a breakdown. And when she said that to me, that triggered the part of me that has come back and said, I don't ever want to be there again. And so I had to put some of that stuff away and say, this is not the time to be dealing with some of those issues. And one of the issues that I am not dealing with right now is the weight issues. I don't get on the scale, and I don't worry about it. I'm not binging and purging. It's not like I've just gone off the deep end either. But I am not going to consider weight gain and stuff of that nature right now. I'm at the last trimester of the pregnancy. The pregnancy is going to finish. I'm going to go back and get my band, and the weight will come right back off just the way that it did 3 years ago. And so in the moments where I can't keep that truth and hold on to it, I just ride that storm. I just go ahead and say, okay, it's upsetting me right now. But I don't allow myself to obsess about it. I don't go get on the scale. I don't go look in a mirror. I do everything I can to be in denial about it, basically, that it's even an issue, because that's how I survive. And it's become less and less an issue. The baby moves a lot right now, which helps keep me focused, and it keeps my mind more anticipatory to the event that's about to happen, which helps me remember to be joyful and happy, because yes, I need to actually tell myself to be happy and joyful and things like that, because I don't trust those emotions yet. I'm not that kind of person. That's all just part of my process. It's just that now that I am in the situation where I'm pregnant and all that, if I'd had a couple more years to work through some of my stuff, maybe it would have been better emotionally for me. I don't know. I don't believe there's ever the perfect time to be. Pregnancy just brings its own emotional baggage with it. And since I am prone to the depression, I'm manic depressive, I have PTSD, I've got an exaggerated case of anxiety, and now I'm hormonal on top of it. So I have to be aware enough to know that I just don't have it in me to control all of that. I just can't always be rational about things, and that's okay. So I allow myself my moments and I go on with it. But I am feeling much better about things, and I know, and I always have known, that it's going to be fine and that I'm going to be fine. That being said, not a whole lot has changed necessarily as far as what I'm upset about or depressed about. I still am. I have these things that have come back to me in my memory recall that I know are back on that back burner waiting to be dealt with, and they will be at a more appropriate time. What I figured out is that now is just not the appropriate time. Now I really need to be focused on being as balanced as I can be for the sake of the baby, and bringing the baby into that kind of atmosphere as opposed to this depressive, overwhelming atmosphere. So it's all good. I'm fine. After the baby's born and it's time for me to do my band again and everything, I'll get back on the scale and I'll tell you numbers. I'll tell you what I've gained and what I haven't. I don't look at a scale. I've been on the scale. I don't look at the scale when I go to the doctor. I just ignore it. So, but I will allow myself to be interested in the numbers again once baby's born and once I'm ready to get back on that track in my life, when it won't be something that I can become so obsessive about that it becomes debilitative to me. But I think I'm handling it fine, even though I'm putting it aside and kind of being in denial about being upset about it and all of that. I think ultimately that's fine, because I know that it's just for this little bit of time and it's for the right reasons. My sister's coming in a couple of weeks and we're going to work on the nursery. There needs to be some painting and I need to go through the last of my mom's things, which is hard right now for me to do emotionally, but it has to be done. So my sister's going to come help me do that, which I'm very grateful for. I am totally enjoying my granddaughter. Oh my God, the light of my life, the love of my heart. She brings me every ounce of joy and happiness and that I could possibly need in my day. So I'm very lucky for that. And I have her Wednesday through Sunday while the kids work for several hours during the morning, and I'm just having the best time with her. She just turned 3 months old, and yeah, she's wonderful. She's amazing. I love everything about her. I love being with her. So anyway, everything is going pretty well, actually. Things are, it's better. I'm finding it easier to function. So I have run out of time, as I always do. So I hope you guys are all experiencing great success, and I will talk to you again soon.